Morning. So this video is a little different. For a start, I'm not wearing a red jacket and getting into a helicopter. Over New Year's Eve, we went out for a meal with the brother-in-law, my sister, and when we drunk too much wine, me and my sister decided, wouldn't it be great to go to Ibiza for my 45th and her 50th, and so we booked it. At the same time we're going to Ibiza, Jamie is going to Orlando with his sister. So if you follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, you can see all his adventures on there. If you're seeing this video, it means we successfully completed our Ibiza holiday without killing each other, and we arrived back safely. If you're not seeing this video, then it probably means I've overdosed on horse tranquilizer or something, or killed my sister. Alright, here we go then. You're going to get very used to talking to one of these.
Right, I'm glad you put the makeup on then.
Yeah, well, it's fucking dark. The only thing that's going to stand out in this video is my teeth. They've had more bleach on them than about 50 toilets could be cleaned with. So it's now 3:45 on Friday morning. I got a message from Jamie at midnight to say he'd landed in Orlando. Megan was fine all the way through until she got there, and then she started throwing up. But that's her fault for looking at him. You know me, this is my sister who you can't see because it's dark. You will see plenty of her later. This is probably the only time you're actually going to see her sober though. So, you know, it's something.
What are you trying to say?
It's something to look forward to. We think we've packed everything. You never know your luck. If we haven't, we either have to buy it or
as long as you've got passport and pants, that's all that matters.
I've got passport and pants. Several pairs of pants, and then we're going to check in to Ryanair. It's quite funny because Jamie received an email the other night specifically for this flight. It's all under his email, and he said, "Oh, I'll just read it to you." Basically, it warns you not to be pissed when trying to get on the flight to Ibiza because they won't let you on. So obviously, past reputation. They either have problems with flights to Ibiza, or our names have flashed up something interesting on the computer. We're both perfectly sober at the moment.
I should hope so. I'm driving.
Yeah, Sarah's driving, so obviously she is. I had a couple of beers last night while packing because it was 104 billion degrees. And before I knew it, I was half smashed before I'd even had my tea. So anyway, I had some wine with my tea and then completely smashed. And then slept fine for about 5 hours, which was quite handy. We'll do some more when we're at Bristol Airport and we have light, and we're sat on a bus full of common people, and there'll be no doubt a bunch of 20-year-old guys with t-shirts on saying Ibiza 2017 Dave's party or whatever the fuck it is.
It's going to be a very noisy flight.
Yeah, I've got noise cancelling headphones, but that's mainly so I don't have to talk to you rather than anything else.
Yeah, thanks.
So we've made it to the car park. Yay! And here we go. It's now 4 o'clock, something or other, and the sun's just coming up. Yay! This is the back of my sister. She's still not drunk. Me, unlike me, you can't steer a suitcase. So there she goes. She hasn't got her face on.
Not yet.
Not yet. Her teeth aren't as good as mine. So we're now in the Ryanair queue. Yay!
Hey!
It's fun. So we've made it through security, and Sarah's just gone for a pee. That's fine. We both got nicely frisked and had to go through the big metal detector thing. But all good. Nice to see. Good security. Everyone friendly. All good. Gate opens in about 20 minutes. So we are going to grab a coffee, which will hopefully kickstart my bowels, because I can feel something twitching, but no turtle head or anything yet. So yeah, we're going to grab a quick coffee. We made it to the gate. It's a really busy flight so far, probably because we're here on time. Mainly because we couldn't get a coffee anywhere, because everywhere was full of queues. Flight's due at 6:30, it's now 10 to 6, the sun is up. It's filling up with the usual riffraff you get going to Ibiza. I'm very disappointed there isn't a bunch of guys with yellow t-shirts saying Ibiza 2017 and they're all called Dave or something like that. And they've been tanking up on Cronenberg. Yeah, we do have Bridezilla over at the top there, as Sarah pointed out. Very politically incorrect of you. Now we're just waiting to be called. We have priority boarding. Unfortunately, so does everybody else. So, yeah, we've got a bride to be and everything. Yeah, we do have the T-shirts with the names on it in one way or other. It'll be fun. Hopefully, we'll get a coffee on the plane. You never know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome on to join flight FR8264.
So it's now 8 a.m. and we finally managed to get a cup of tea and coffee. It's taken that long for what time did we start this morning? 3?
Yeah.
So there we go, 5 hours to get a coffee.
I thought we were never going to get drunk, to be honest.
So,
even I'm not drinking alcohol, I was so gasping.
Yeah, but they had no shortage of tea and coffee because everyone else is drinking Carver. I don't think I've actually seen anything else come off that trolley other than little bottles and stuff. So, yeah.
That's just the start party.
Yeah. Yeah. There's an awful lot of booze coming off that trolley. I'm sure there's another plane. Alright? Going past. Seeing lots of planes. Thankfully they're far enough away. This one's still going. This is a Boeing 737. Old, boring but reliable. A bit like me.
And old.
I did say old, boring and reliable. Yeah. I would say overly reliable. But anyway, so next will be either when we're falling out of the sky, we get to do a little piece to camera before we hit the water, or when it'd be like splash. It gives something to the CAA to look at later when they recover the GoPro, pull out the memory card, and go, oh yes, everyone was drinking Carver, including the pilot. That was their failing. So next will be when we actually, no doubt, hopefully, land in Ibiza. What we got here?
Yay. Yes, safely.
Yeah, we're now waiting on a plane for a bus.
To get to
It's like a rail replacement service. I think. Sorry, your plane's been replaced by a bus. It may take an extra 19 days.
If I do it over the day, I'm fine. I don't have a drink enough to get that state.
I've done it over a day once. I was quite sore.
A bit shaking.
There is no such thing as too much lube. We've now made it to the bus, which has no driver. He's off having a fag somewhere or something.
Yeah, by the kerosene tanks.
Yeah, by the kerosene tanks. So it's quite nice here. It's very similar to the weather than how we left. It was a bit more windy. Nice blue sky. Slightly hazy.
Very warm.
With a hint of we got a driver.
Yay! And we're off. You do just rub it on or something.
Told them I wanted twin beds.
Hey?
Told them I wanted twin beds. I think it just splits in the middle. Get them to change it.
Oh, right, okay.
I think it's twin mattress. Or is it? Yeah, it is. It's two.
That's alright. Wow.
Oh, it gets better.
This is a bit posh, isn't it?
Gets better. Gets better.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Have a look at this.
This is really nice.
Yeah. Ooh. So you would have got a nice view of the stage.
Fantastic.
The actual boards as you saw,
Yeah.
and there, and the other one here.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
So there we go.
Oh, really? Brilliant. Fantastic.
So there we go.
Oh, cool. Wow. I feel.
To fill the jacuzzi, you use just this, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Push there because
The plug
Oh
off.
yeah, plug, yeah. Yeah.
And here you can select the mode for the bubbles,
Yeah.
the lights, the temperature, and everything.
Oh wow.
Okay?
There you go, bottle of wine, jacuzzi.
We'll be spending a bit of time in here.
The
Yes.
view is
Oh, look at this.
great.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
That is stunning. Wow.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's amazing.
Very much so.
This room is.
This is amazing. Wow.
Then the light, this one is for this lamp, and this one if you want to turn off all the lights of the room.
Okay.
Okay? And in the other side you have the same switch. And this one is to change the color of the bed.
The colour of the what?
Colour around the bed. Now, I will rant about Hopper. Don't use them, because at the moment on my list of people I don't like. Hang on. I need to get out of the way of people because I don't wish to offend anyone. We got to the Hopper desk at the airport and the lady there was very nice, and she handed us a list of all the bookings that are cancelled because they couldn't supply them. Oh, another interesting thing about this hotel, and that's just a shitty little one. We are right under the runway. Yeah, we got there and our name was on there and it was cancelled. She said, oh, you have to ring Hopper and they will refund you. I just thought it was great. How the fuck do we get to a hotel? And that booking cost me 65 quid, which is quite a rip-off, considering I then had to ring the UK and speak to a woman who kept on putting me on hold and said, oh, you've got a taxi now and stuff. So they can either refund it, or I paid by PayPal and I'll get them to refund it. And you've actually spoiled that is mildly irritating. It's not irreversible because you will refund it, or I will see you to the end of time and enjoy it. But we hopped in the taxi, nice Spanish lady who said not a single fucking word while I was on the phone, and helped us with our cases, and we paid €12 for it, and it took about 6 or 7 minutes, if that, hardly anything, and we were here, and we got booked into the hotel in the VIP area by a very nice man who went through everything and discreetly took my Euro credit card and drained it almost completely and we were shown to a very nice room in the hotel, and we're now changed, Spectre Guest Services got a Wi-Fi code that works, and has to take a taxi to Cafe Mambo this evening, but that's fine, that's all cool. And so we've now walked down to the beach, which you can hear in the background, and here it is in the foreground. So there we go.
I will be having my once annual swim in the Med at some point in the next 5 or 6
Is it warm? Should we have a quick dip?
Yeah, should we have a dip?
Oh, it's a bit...
Oh, no, that's warm.
It's not fucking warm for me.
Yeah, no,
We've got a
that's
jacuzzi.
fine.
I can detect over there an easy cruise, mainly because it's a large boat which is fucking orange, which is just ghastly. There's another one out there, but it really is quite nice. You got to say we're in the Hard Rock Hotel, which is this one. We're actually over in these rooms over here. I booked it nice and early, so I got a huge discount, which was really good. I still don't want to buy a blanket, mate, well, no matter what they are. So yeah, we've got quite a nice room there, and Ushuaia is that one next door. So yeah, it's all quite picturesque and nice. It's actually incredibly quiet. And here's another one now selling sunglasses. So got to make a trade, mate. You got to make a trade. So it's all kind of, quite pretty.
Somebody selling condoms. It's Ibiza.
It is Ibiza. He is coming over now to sell you some sunglasses. But we were bust. No thanks, we're good. Cheers. So yeah, we declined the sunglasses. But yeah, it's quite nice, and I'm rambling again, and I haven't had a single drink yet.
Yeah,
So
to rectify that
we are now going to go to this bar club thingy up here and probably rectify the food situation, because it's 20 to 1. We're not eating until 6:30, so we're going to have a light lunch and possibly a beer,
Yep.
maybe 2 beers,
Yep.
and then we are going to retire to our sun deck
Yep.
this afternoon
On the roof.
on the roof, and I don't know, put some tunes on and not do much. So we'll have a snooze this afternoon because we got the Cafe Mambo set at 6:30, but the sun isn't due to set for 3 hours after that. So we should be well and truly pissed by then. So I will take the tripod and the spare battery and just set it up, so if we do fall asleep during the sunset, I can review it later. And possibly do some sort of time lapse or something like that of us falling asleep and unconscious.
50.
Might have only been 45. Couldn't get into the beach club because it's full, because there's a music conference thing on here at the moment. So we've come down to this thing called Munchies or whatever it is, which is another little bar thing, just for something light for lunch. So we've ordered the Caesar salad, light lunch. Oh well, it's a salad and a beer. So we're sat at the bar because this little bit is quite busy. But to be honest, we're eating lunch at lunchtime, which is quite unusual. So it's going to be busy. Okay, so the verdict on the Caesar salad was shite. The chicken was overdone.
Yeah, the best part was definitely the salad.
The best part was the tomato, but mind you, it's very difficult to fuck up a tomato. Even though with that sauce,
was quite nice.
the dressing was good, but again, vinaigrette dressing, how do you fuck up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can't go wrong.
No, thank you. Could I have the bill? We have to go. Yeah, cheers, thank you. So we're just going for a little wander as we're trying to find a shop to get some water and some shit. So we're just round the corner from the Hard Rock Hotel, and it's got this absolutely massive screen on it. That's showing that Sublimation restaurant, which I couldn't get a reservation for because it's not open. Which is annoying because they do a 28-course tasting menu at £1,500 a person. That's the problem with these tasting menus.
You still need a curry afterwards.
Once you finish, you sit down and you think, shit, I need a bag of chips. It's like that the one we did in Miami. In Germany, had that tasting menu, and we got back and got through a shitload of chocolate bars because you're just so packaged.
Crazy, isn't
and
it?
The chefs come out and they say, oh, I've squeezed my baby child and his tears are in your spaghetti, and my wife's lactated in your curry and everything else, and they put so much love and effort into every dish. And okay, it's slightly better than something that's come out of a tin from Heinz, but oh yeah, another fucking jet going over the hotel. But at the end of the day, you just want something to eat. That's going to satisfy you.
Yeah.
So basically, a Goodfellas cheese and tomato pizza
Perfect.
is perfect rather than a 300 quid tasting menu where you have, diced squid and octopus.
Or a big bowl of spaghetti.
Yeah,
or
a
lasagna.
Finished off by coffee that's been passed through the intestines of, a South African Malamute. Or I wouldn't want anything that's passed through my intestines.
Oh God, we know what
Jesus.
the outcome is when you let it go.
Yeah, I flush the toilet and it goes into a bag marked nuclear waste.
But you don't eat anything but salad, that's the problem.
No, I eat salad, then I eat an awful lot of cheese, and I eat chili Doritos.
Hey, there's nothing. Oh, I love chili Doritos.
But the problem with that is, so you eat the salad, so that flushes the system through.
They're the flaming hot ones, aren't they? I love them.
You eat the cheese that blocks it all off, and then you eat the chili. So what happens is you get a really good flow, a massive blockage, and suddenly a giant explosion. And it comes out your arse like a nuclear bomb. It hits the toilet bowl, and God, the smell.
How nice.
And I
hope
try.
You're not going to do that when we're sharing.
Oh God, yeah! I had a load of chili crisps last night. They haven't fired. I haven't had a shit today.
Really?
I've only had the coffee.
Blimey.
I had that small coffee. I'm going to need a poo before we go to that place later on. Jesus.
Well, I'll make sure I go in before you.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, you got to clear the system through, otherwise it's going to be horrendous. We will walk round the block.
Yeah,
Let's
whatever.
cross the road. This is the point where I get run over for looking the wrong way down the street. So this brings us back, okay, anecdote. This brings us back to say when I was in Barcelona with Jamie, and I casually stepped out into the street in front of the Olympic Stadium, and suddenly there was a screech of brakes and a loud car horn as the guy slammed his brakes on and just missed me by a couple of foot because I looked the wrong way down the road. And so, sorry, comedy moment. Sarah has had 3/4 of a glass of beer and has now tripped over a fence. There isn't anything down that way, love. Should we go up there instead? Yeah. So, yeah, can she do it on the way back? Can we have a repeat performance?
Get a bit worse. I could have gone head.
Should we use the crossing? No, fuck it. Right. Jeez, oh my God, where's he going? What side of the road? Oh, it's all getting a bit confusing.
And you've only had one and a bit.
I've only had one bit and I cannot work out what side of the road to drive on. You don't get this problem with helicopters. We just go where the fuck we like. So, should we cross to where the pavement is?
I think that's probably a really good idea.
Yeah.
Not that they'll stop.
No, oh God, no, it's like Italy. That,
Oh, they make
yeah.
pavements in Italy.
Well, yeah.
They do a road.
The cars go on the pavements to avoid people on crossings. And all the coach drivers are on mobile phones whinging about their girlfriends. So, I think we've reached the cheaper part of town. I've just fucking done it again. Walked out randomly into a road and almost got knocked over by a car. Now you see how easy it is to do. Oh look, supermarket, bang!
Yeah, try not to get killed on the first day.
Comedy gold. And just to prove how close we are to the airport, just over here you can actually see the glide slope lights on the runway.
I didn't realise it was that.
That's the ILS guideline over there.
Oh, dear.
So yeah, how do we actually get to it? I think we just
Through there.
through there.
Yeah, but look where you're going.
Look where you're going. Watch out for traffic. And we've only been here 3 hours. So far we've had shit chicken, 1 beer, and almost got run over. So I say that's a win-win situation. I don't think we can get to it from that way, love. Okay, so I'll walk you around the hotel room. Okay, no, Sarah's upstairs sunning herself. So we now have twin beds, so none of that weird ping pong shit we were planning on. World's biggest sink. And a waterfall shower thing, which is great, except we must remember not to suddenly come flowing through the door and displaying everything to everyone else. I stopped by, I think there was meant to be an espresso coffee machine, but we haven't got one, which means I've just had Nescafe Instant, so I'm not fucking impressed. Also, I couldn't get the TV to work without repairing it. The bar thing is empty. The fridge will not go down to the right temperature. I'm quite disappointed in that. So, which means our beer that we bought in the supermarket is too warm. Yeah, it's not bad. It's all right. It's a little bit overpriced. The view isn't bad. You know, we have a nice little terrace out here if you want to sit in a weird-shaped chair. And we have a pool. And we have a DJ who looks like he'd rather be somewhere else. And considering this is where they had this child of the 80s party thing, it's a really, really tiny stage. I was expecting something a bit more substantial. But hey-ho. But there is a swim-up bar, which we must try one day. And this is what I'm on about the planes. See? that's about every 4 minutes or so. So yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah.
Do you realise it's 10 to 4 already?
Yeah.
Right,
10 to 4 and we're still sober.
I know.
It's all wrong.
What the fuck's going on?
No. But the good news is I have my straw.
You what?
I have my straw for my coffee. I don't want to ruin these teeth. Okay, so now we've made it to our dinner reservation this evening at Cafe Mambo, which is in Mambo, Ibiza, next door to Cafe Mar. Yeah, and this is the reason why you reserve the table at Cafe Mambo, and it should get a bit more spectacular. At about 9:10, the sun is due to set across the island, and it's apparently got the best view of the sunset in the world, so let's see what it can bring. And most importantly, the cocktails have arrived, and Sarah's taking photos. We'll be taking photos of food and drinks all night and posting it in various states of plasteredness. Okay, so we've managed cocktail number 1, but we enjoyed cocktail number 1 so much that we've now ordered cocktail number 2, which is the same as cocktail number 1.
And it's going down just as
And it's going down just as well. It's now 10 to 7. The sun sets at 9:10. If we continue at this rate, we will be absolutely shitted about an hour before the cocktail. So yeah, so we are now on cocktail number 2. We've had some nachos and cheese, and so far we've managed to knock up, I think, 70 euros already.
something like that.
70 euros, and we need to spend 200. So, and we haven't ordered food yet, so we're doing quite well. And Sarah's seen a Sadoo thing going past. Rather quickly, and said, "Oh, I quite fancy one of those." So we will certainly look into trying to do that where we're staying.
We can, yeah.
Here at our beach, and maybe we'll hire a Sadoo or maybe 2 Sadoos, and then we can race each other. And because she's never done it, which I've done a few times, and that looks quite cool. So we might do that, or won't do what I did on one holiday, was hire a speedboat and then flip it over. But
Oops.
oh, long story that one.
Oh dear.
That was a lot of paperwork.
That went down well.
That really went down badly. So yeah, so we won't be hiring any speedboats. But yeah, this is actually a really nice place. It's really quite cool. We're enjoying it. And Sarah is sporting my hat
I am.
because she doesn't want sunburn on her head. Whereas I sensibly put sun cream on my bald spot. So I'm doing okay. So all good so far and all good fun. So it's now 7:20. We've now finished our second cocktail. It's very nice.
Oh, yeah, it was lovely.
No problem. We may possibly go on to a third yet. But the sun is still very high in the sky. We've got 2 hours before the sun sets. This very large private yacht is come up to the beach and possibly stopping in for cocktails. I'm not sure.
Swim in for a cocktail or 2.
But the view is unbelievable. It is totally insane. It's now 13 minutes past 8 and the sun is coming down absolutely dead vertically here in Ibiza. It is said this is the best sunset in the world, and we have the best table in the world to view it from. We're at table 1 at Cafe Mambo, which is meant to be the ultimate place to view the sunset. And you tell this because there are people who refuse to pay the table charge, just sat on their asses up there on the side and down here. But at least the people down here, because Cafe Mambo actually own this beach in front, they are actually forced to buy drinks, which they are consuming, which is cool. So we're still on our bottle of Cloudy Bay. We've delayed our mains by somewhat because the starters were good enough meal for 2 anyway. And we are oddly just waiting for the sun to set, which sounds like the most bizarre thing in the world. So we've been babbling on about the sunset here at San Antonio, which is going to be amazing, but just have a little look round, and that looks like the space shuttle's about to launch off the top of that mountain. I doubt that'll come out on the GoPro, but there's something up there in the distance. It is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's really beautiful. You've got these boats on the horizon. There's what, five sailboats on the horizon there, all just out. Yeah, there's a few more just out to see the sunset, and that's all people are here for. They want to watch that sun go down, and that's it. Just truly stunning. It's now 20 to 9. The sun is due to set in 30 minutes. Truly, yeah, it's quite mesmerising. It is something really, really special. Now, annoyingly, the sun's gone behind cloud, but I think even with that setting behind that cloud, it's still going to be absolutely stunning. It's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so it's now 5 to 9, and unfortunately the sun has gone behind some clouds, so I want a refund. But it's still absolutely amazing. That's and all the boats lined up as well in the cheap seats.
And then £1 yacht.
£3.50 yachts, Audi yachts. We bought our boat at Lidl. So yeah, unfortunately the sun has gone behind those clouds. It is attempting to peek out. So that is our sunset. But it was good up to that point. But this is God's way of calling me a cunt. He's saying, Tim, you do not deserve an Ibiza sunset. You are not worthy. You have not worked hard enough. You do not deserve an Ibiza sunset. So we have the sun setting behind cloud.
But actually it's still very beautiful.
It's still very beautiful. The poor guy is still trying to sell fucking sunglasses down there.
You might want to edit quite a lot of that out.
Oh dear, there's so much footage you can't use. Enjoy the sunset. If you want to subscribe to my channel, then click on my face.